There we go. Can you hear me now? What a dumbass. I keep forgetting to start my audio thing. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Coffee and Craps with John from Pro Craps. We're going to run our daily paycheck to get started today. I know last week we had talked about maybe putting the daily paycheck at the very end of the show as a way to finish out the episode. That'll probably happen today. I'm going to start with it, and we'll see if we can run it down at the end. Before I start, though, I'm going to quickly switch screens. I want to show you something really quick, and then we'll jump back into it. If you're interested in playing along today, we are doing the Crapsee thing. So let's go here. There's our Crapsee code. It's going to be M4F4Z2. Minimum bet will be $1. Max is 5,000. 10x odds. The grown-up sized ATS, and a minimum buy-in of $100. So what I want to do with our Crapsee here on the morning show is this. I'm going to set it up. You can buy in for whatever you want to. You can always just request a rebuy or change your amount. I don't care. But I figured if I made it like, a $1,500 minimum buy-in and $25 minimum table, you're all playing at crazy levels. And what I was thinking was, let's make it Bubble Craps level, but you can play it however you want to. You can play it at, $25 minimum if you want to play that way. But I'd like you to practice like you're going to play if you're going to do this. So I've made it as minimum as possible. You can do Bubble Crap strategies against me, or you can do big boy strategies against me. It doesn't matter what you do. You have all the freedom in the world. The dollar bets will pay to the penny. I didn't do it with chips. I did it with penny payments, so that if you bet $5 on the 6, you're going to get paid $5.83 on the payout. So you can do it just like Bubble Craps, or of course regular size bets pay the regular amount. So you're free to do how you want to. There's our Crapsee code. I'm going to try and keep this code up every single day. It's not going to be a carryover balance. So every day I'll get up in the morning and I'll clear out the players. So it's a brand new set of 12 open slots for you guys in the morning. So the first 12 in, get the spots and you can play along with. And so that's that. Let's get back to it here. Let's go back to the daily paycheck. And today we're going to play the Smarty Pants strategy. The Smarty Pants strategy looks like this. It's a martingale that came to me from Duracell 8. We talked over chat, and this is kind of one of his little brainchilds here of a way to play this thing. And we're gonna do it again. It's kind of crazy levels. Martingales are always a little bit crazy. They're a little bit fun. And again, for the morning, can I make $500 a day part of the show? Yeah, let's have a little bit of an adrenaline rush. Okay, I am, by the way, on the hunt for the strategy that I would take to the casino with me with 10 grand to win $500 a day. I am on the hunt. That's why I'm doing this. Every day or every week I'm doing a different strategy for the week for the purposes of figuring out which one's going to make it work that I can rely on most of the time to win me $500. Here's today's. It's a two-component strategy. First of all, it's going to be a don't pass. We're going to go 100, 300, 700, 1500. When I martingale, I figure like I'm already crazy if I'm martingaling, right? So what we do with the martingale, the way that I run it, is I always go with the base bet that I had plus a unit. So the first one is 100. We double it to 200 plus a unit, which is 200. That's 300. If we lose 300, we're going to go double it, 600 plus a unit, 700. If I lose that, we go to $1,500. We're going to run the don't pass as a separate Marty from the box numbers. And the box numbers are going to run like this. They're going to go 204 across to start. Okay, 25, 35, 42 coming in from the outsides. That's gonna be our starting point. We lose that, we go to 1,400, which is 150, 250, 300 from the outside in. We lose that, we go to 7,500, which is 1,000, 1,250, and 1,500 from the outside in. A bad day is gonna cost you $9,100 in the box. A bad day is gonna cost you, let's see, 15, 22, 25, $2,600 in the don't pass. So your bad day here is gonna be about $14,000. That's the way that's going to look. Hopefully, we don't have a bad day today. Okay. What I'm going to do this, we're going to work, and Duracell will yell at me here in the chat. And he says it right. It's a fantasy strategy. It's literally a fantasy crap strategy. This is what you do if you're playing tournament play or something like that, right? I set the levels a little higher than he does. The reason being, I like to, if I'm martying, I want my secondary win to be big enough to cover my loss plus almost my goal. If I'm taking that risk, I'm going to come out and I'm taking the risk and I'm going to take some juice out of it too. So there's the Marty. We're going to work the box numbers on the come out only. I'm going to try something here today. I'm going to try and work them only on the come out and let the don't pass be the thing. Let the box numbers be kind of a YOLO come out type of thing. We'll see how that works out. Let's go to the table and play her out. Let's go in here. Oh, that's the wrong screen. We want this screen here. And again, I'm going to Crapsee it today. So come on. Can you change screens? Let's try that again. There we go. All right. So I will be feverishly entering in numbers all morning here. So give me a break as I'm doing this. But yeah, Crapsee code is in the description of the video. If you want it, go ahead and join on in. And again, I'm going to be a little slower than I normally am entering rolls in because now I got to enter it in 2 places. All right, let's get the light on here so you can see the table a little bit better. There we go. And here's our bankroll. We're going to start out with $100 in the don't. And I've got them segmented here so we know that where we are. I'll put the profits from each one on this side. And I'm going to put the 204 out there. And again, the 204 is going to look like this. I got too much money here. They're going to be 35. I need more green. I ain't get enough greens. There's 42. All right, I think I got the right money out there. Do I have the right money out there? Hold on a second. Make sure I'm not screwing that up. I think I didn't get enough chips to start myself off with there. So it's gonna be 25, 35, 42. So we're set as far as that goes. And by the way, our good luck chip today is gonna come to us from none other than Jeremy at Color Up. Here it is. I'll show it to you in the camera. There's the Color Up $100 chip club, which is cool. Every so often, Jeremy sends you a care package when you're part of his group. So today's care package came yesterday. Has this beautiful black $100 chip in it. It's nice, really nice. I got a full set of his kind of logo chips. They're all very cool. All right, here we go. Let's get this thing done. Let's make our money, make our $500, and get on with the regular show. So I'm going to use the blue dice today. I'm actually going to move this here. I'll put my bankroll. Actually, I'll put it over here. You can still see that, right? Yeah, I'll put it out there in the front. That way it's out of the way. Here we go. Blue dice for the win. Come out, yo. Right off the bat. Right off the bat. How, boy, don't you love it? Does it come out 6-5, yo. 6-5, yo. Let me get them both entered in here. So, boy, oh boy, you know me. I'm going to break every strategy known to man. 6-5, yo. We come out, we lose our don't pass. And we don't get paid. It's like the worst of all situations. We don't get paid there. We lose that. We got to go bump it up to $300. We're gonna Marty right out of the gate. We're gonna throw it out there, and hopefully don't get our asses kicked. All right, Crapsee is up to date. Here we go. Coming out. This should be off, by the way. Aces. All right, we get it right back. That's the purpose of it, right? We get it right back. There's going to be a set of aces. We're going to roll that out. We're going to go ace, ace. Submit that. Ace, ace. Takes a minute to do all this. Let's bring you the dice so you can see them. All right, so we win back. There's our $300. Our second level martingale's back in the rack, right? We can go back to our base of 1, and we bring back a profit of $200. In fact, if I set up my rack, my Marty stack is ready to go. My entire don't pass bankroll is ready to replay itself, and I've got $100, 200 actually locked up. So we're gonna be playing that just fine. Nothing happens in the box. Oh my God, here we go again. 6-5 mid-mo yo. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Let's roll that out. 6-5 and a 6-5. So both, look at that come out sequence. 11-2-7 or 11-2-11. All right, nothing in the box. We're gonna lose down here. We're still in profit. No need to Marty if you're still in profit. You use your profit to go back to base. I don't have to level it up. If I lose that one, then I do. All right, there we go. Look at that. Look at us getting ourselves a point. 5-4-9. 5 and a 4. Let's roll that in. 5, 4, and a 5, 4. Okay, that's gonna be our point. And out of the box here, we're getting paid $50. Okay. I need actually in that rack. I'm gonna go ahead and get $5 in white chips. I'm just gonna take a loan out for $5 in white, only so I can do this. $1 for 50 coming out. So we're gonna make $50 on the way out the door as the point gets set. Now we have a choice to play up in here, right? Again, we're working to come out. I don't wanna get whacked any more than 3 times, right? So I'm gonna be careful here. I may take 2 hits and call this if I can get 2 hits. We may just do it that way. We may just leave it as a come out YOLO. So I'm gonna play it with 2 hits. 5-1-6. So right now we're playing the 7 against the 9, which is a good one. And we're playing in the box here. We're gonna get 2 hits, 2 more hits out of the box. So 642 is gonna pay 50 for 1. I'm gonna rack that up. There's $100 in profit right there. Actually, if you look at this and say, well, I'm looking to make 100 in the box and 100 from the don't a couple of times, you could be pretty much done. Like right now, nothing bad can happen to me. Right? This is one of those cases where you've locked it up. Did I put the number in? I didn't. Let's get the Crapsee in there. It's a 5-1 mixer. This is a lot. Oh, I didn't mean that to me at 10. It's a lot of work to do this. That's a 5-1. There we go. Okay. This is one of those cases in a hybrid where we are hybrid right now, right? You've got $100 here. You got your 204 out here. You pulled 100 off the table, right? At this point, the smart move is to pick a side, right? I'm going to do this, taking that $50 every time. I'm going to turn those bad boys off. Let's get them done. We've made $100. Let's make another $100 if we can do it. All right. 2 hits and out every time. We're looking for black chips all day long. And there's the 527. That was great timing. 527. That's a 5 and a 2. We'll put that in. That's going to pay us $100 on the don't. I'm not going to progress the don't bet. I'm going to leave it sit. Right? There's a profit chip there. There's a black chip here in greens. That represents profit for us. $200 up. Doing good so far. Pucks off. Let's go. 5-1-6, the mixer again, the 5-1 mixer coming out. Now again, these are on, by the way, for the come out. I forgot to do that. They're always on for the come out. That's gonna be our big kind of getting paid while we get the point set. So again, 50 for 1. Out that goes. Let's put the 6 in. That's a 5-1. And again, for you Crapsee folks, we'll talk about this in a minute. I'm going to be slow getting it in. Let's not post bet if we can help it, okay? All right, we're on to point 6. Let's go. Let's get a couple hits. Oh, 314. Love it. All right, 314 is going to pay, you guessed it, 50 for 1. So again, on this shooter, we've made our $200 in the box. I will turn those off. Now we're going to fight the 6 by itself. I like that way of doing it. Let's go a 314. Let's put this in. That's a 3 and a 1. That's a 3 and a 1. There's the dice. I like the 2 hits and stop because it feels like, again, it's quote unquote easy, in air quotes, to get a couple of hits in here. 2 hits represents a black chip. There's $200 in profit plus the black from before. We're doing pretty okay. We're doing pretty okay. If we take this, we don't get whacked on the 7s, we're going to be just fine. All right, let's let it come out. Let's let that 7 beat that 6. Oh, look at that. We did it. 6-1. 6-1, 6-1-7. That's beautiful. There's a 6 and a 1. That's a 7. Let's get paid down here. There's another 100 in profit. Now let's add it up. There's 1, 2, 3, $400 in profit. Okay? These are going to be on for the come out. If we catch a come out 7, that's when the Marty kicks in for that one. It's a 3-2-5. 3-2-5. If I have the fever, 3-2-5. All right. There they are. We're on the 5. And again, for a buck, we get paid 50. And I'm going to go ahead and borrow 5 more. I should put $10 in the rack. I'm sorry. I'm borrowing $5 only because I'm lazy. I don't want to break up a quarter to get a bunch of pennies. So we owe ourselves, excuse me, $10. All right, here we are, point of 5. Let's go. Let's beat that. Let's get a couple of quick hits in here. There's an 8. That's great. 5. Sorry, 4-4. 4-4-8. Roll now. Let's go 4. Whoop, 4, 4. Submit. 50 for 1. Okay, so now our green chips here are this. Let's take a look where we are. We have 1, 2, $300 in green. We have $200 in black in the rack. we're at goal. We made our goal. No matter what happens up here, we're at goal. In fact, these come down. Today, the Marty worked, right? We only had to martingale one bet. We martingaled the don't pass bet one time today, and that was it. Here's our 204. I'm gonna put this in the rack up here, okay? I'm gonna put our profit over here. Let that don't pass bet play itself out. There's the extra nickels that we have. We're either gonna win it or we're not. 437. Wow, we beat every single point today. Look at that. How often does that happen, right? It's 437. 437. Whoop, 437. There we go. 43. The don't pass won every single bet except for one. We martied it one time and it worked out for us. Not a bad day. $700 in profit today. It worked out. It couldn't have worked out any better. I suspect we're going to run into this thing where the Marty part of this thing hurts us at some point. Okay. In practice last night, I rolled 3 sevens 3 separate times in my rollouts last night. So if you're watching my live practice, so that totally happened. So I expect we're going to hit it. Today we didn't hit it. I do like the 2 hits and done piece of this thing. So let's do it. Let's do it. All right. Where are we? Where are we with everything else? Let me close this down here. Let me get back to normal screen and we'll talk about all the things. We have all the things to talk about today. Let's go, where's my face? There we are, happy Tuesday. It's good to be back in the desk. Oh, my coffee's over here. Let's not spill it. Good to be back at the desk talking to y'all. A lot of things happening here. So let's make sure we cover it all. First of all, Friday night fights coming up, Midmo Yo versus Ziggy. Ziggy's next man up. So we'll make sure that we DM with Ziggy and make sure that that's all taken care of and we have that scheduled out for Friday night. I think I might do this one. Maybe Jeff, we'll see who's gonna do it. But that's coming up. The grudge match is happening. As you know, the sideshow versus Midmo Yo, the 5 matches leading up to Vegas. We're talking in chat, and by the way, those two have got a string of chat that's about 50 messages long. It's hysterical. I wish I could show it to you. We're gonna do it this week sometime, the first match. I'm not sure if it's gonna be tonight, it could be. I would love to do it in the morning show. I'd love to have this show one day be that match, but it's hard with work schedules because Chiro has a job and so does Chris and so do I. It'd be nice to do it in the morning and have us kind of be the thing. I'm gonna try and tease that a little bit, but if not, we'll do it at night. But that's coming. I'll let you know as soon as I know. I will let you know when that's happening, all right? We're gonna have a little bit of a party. Okay, we're gonna have a 3,000 subscriber party. We hit 3,000 on the Pro Crap side, which is insanely crazy. Insanely crazy. I have lots of people to thank for that. I want to make that interactive. So if you want to be on with me, I'll put a Zoom link out probably. We'll do like a little Zoom thingy, not crap chat style, but it'll look like that, I guess. I don't know how else to do it. But yeah, let's celebrate a little bit and let's brainstorm a little bit about where the channel's going to go. We get the 3,000 by doing it a certain way. And I think that people resonate with the way that I speak and do things and teach. But I feel a pull to take the channel in a slightly different direction, very slightly. But I want to talk to you about that. And let's do that this week. I'm not sure what night it'll be, but we'll do a nighttime celebration. I just want to talk to you about that. We'll do it on the Pro Craps channel as a live stream. So that's what's going to happen as well. On this show here in the morning, what I'm going to do, and I was talking to Dylan this morning about this, and we talked about last week about maybe doing this thing I just did, this morning kind of daily paycheck thing at the end of the show versus the beginning of the show. And the reason why, today was quick. Last week we had a couple of them that went 45 minutes, right? Which is interesting because looking for a daily paycheck shouldn't take me 100 rolls to get there, right? So I'm learning like, okay, which of these things would I take to the casino? I would not take the permanent press to the casino to make 500 bucks. That's what you start from behind on that one, you're behind all day. Lesson learned, right? That's why we do this. But anyway, because it can take a while, I'd like to end the show with it. That way, if you have work and you want to leave early, you're free to go. And it makes sure that we have time to talk about stuff. So just today was a different day. I wanted to get it right out there, but we'll probably go later on. All right, there's that. Let's see what's next. The Crapsee thing. I want to talk hardcore about Crapsee with you. First of all, everybody's doing Crapsee, which is great. Jeff's got it going. Jeff's doing Crapsee almost every night. Alfredo at TCS is doing Crapsee. They got Crapsee going in live fantasy craps. I don't know who's not doing Crapsee anymore. So I figured, wow, I'm late to the party. Let me get in here and do this thing. So we're going to have this Crapsee table open up every morning, this same number, right? First 12 people in get to play along with my rolls. It's just going to be a little slow to type them in. I got to type them in twice to make it work. And like I said, I set it up at the lowest possible level. Dollar minimum, 5,000 max, right? If you're at an improper bet level, it will pay you to the penny, just like a bubble craps machine will. So if you want to do it like that and practice what we're doing here at the bubble craps level and work your bubble craps game, that's totally cool. If you want to buy in for 1,500 and do, more $25 level craps, fine. I don't care. I don't look at Crapsee on our show as a competition. I don't see it as like who's beating who. I see it as a chance for you to play your way against actual rolls. And like Chris would say, you train like you fight, right? So if your buy-in is $300, buy into Crapsee for $300 and play at your actual levels. Don't go on tilt because you're online and it's fake money. Like use the Crapsee time to play your strategy and practice with real rolls, not RNG rolls. That's the idea. So use it for the tool that it is at whatever level you want. It'll pay proper at the big levels. It'll pay to the penny at the smaller levels. Have fun with it. Do the thing. I'm happy to be doing it. It's just going to be a little slow. That's the only thing I'm saying. But we'll use that same code every day. Now, I want to address Midmo Yo's question of the week, the here's the deal of the week. So Chiro put this out, and man, oh man, what a story. If you got to watch his channel to hear this one. Boy, oh boy, he had a deal where he had his hands out. And I'll let him tell the story, of course, watch his video, but essentially a ton of money's on the table. Guy's rolling really good. He's got his hands out for some reason, making a late bet or whatever it is. And dice hit his hand. Boom, off the hand, 7. Everybody loses, like a lot of money. Like that move, quote unquote, cost the table a bunch of money. Now, this gets into this whole idea of dice control, right? Does it matter if every roll is random anyway? Does it matter if it hits a chip or a hand or the glass or whatever? It doesn't actually matter, right? If you're a believer in randomness, so it shouldn't matter. However, the superstitions of this and the etiquette breach of this, where it hits the hand and then it becomes a 7, oh my God. I feel so bad because Chiro felt like complete crap. He talks about it in the story. And even though you didn't, quote unquote, cause it, you feel like you caused it, right? You definitely have that angst of, oh shit, I just broke the table. You know what I mean? No amount of I'm sorry. There's no amount of mea culpa. There's no amount of trying to joke through it that's going to get you through that. It's impossible in the moment to do it. I will encourage you and say this. I'm a bad offender here. I do this all the time. I've never been hit by the dice. Knock on wood. I've not yet been hit by somebody's dice. But as you know, I'm a hand talker. Right? I'm always doing this. I'm pointing at stuff. At the tables, I'm a pretty focused player. I'm disciplined and you know that. But I also like to have fun. I'm a pretty social person. So when I'm playing at the tables, I'll talk to my dealers. I have fun. We're pointing and we're doing our thing. And a lot of, like, I saw a dealer the other week do a press move I hadn't seen before. And I'm like leaning in, like, how did you do that? I'm pointing at the thing. People throwing the dice, right? I haven't been hit yet. But I put myself in a position to be hit more often than I probably should. And I would feel like complete garbage if this happened to me. So Chiro, I want to encourage you. We've all been there, right? I know that doesn't help you, right? We've all been there. We've all done it. Some of us have been hit. Some of us have not. We all have sometimes breaches of etiquette. It ain't your fault that the 7 came. It just happens to be that that's the one that was going to be, right? And there's no way to know. If your hands weren't there, would it have been a 7 anyway? You can't ever do that. All you can do is own it. That's all you can do is own it, and say, hey, I screwed up. Sorry, guys, whatever. Now, I can joke with you and say, if it was me, I'd probably move. I don't know if I can ever show my face in the casino again. Joking, of course. I mean, people will get over it, but it sucks. And I'm sorry that happened to you. I know other folks have had this happen to them too. Maybe not with the amount of money on the table that you had that day, which makes it worse or it feel worse to you. It's all the same. It happens. It happens to all of us. So my note to you, sorry, my words to you today are for just encouragement. Been there, done that. We all have, just own it. Just own it like you did. And that's the best that you can do. And it sucks. And sometimes Like in baseball, I say you got to wear it. Sometimes you got to wear it. You know, this is one you have to wear. So there it is, man. Sorry it happened, and Godspeed on the next one. Maybe the fates will come back, and you'll be the guy that rolls 40 the next time and makes everybody that money back, right? Maybe that's how this happens by you projecting out there with the right attitude. So there it is, man. Sorry that happened to you, but it is what it is. All right, next up on the agenda is going to be not this. It's here, but it's not here. The 1,000 roll progress check. We did that last week. I'm compiling some new numbers for you to give you a sense of where we are with my 1,000 roll rollout. Last night, by the way, awful. If you watched my show last night, there was a lot of people there. I rolled like garbage last night. I actually had like probably, I think at 100 rolls, I probably PSO'd 7 or 8 times in that 100 rolls. I had a 25 roller, I had a 17, I had a 12. Good long rolls, really bad short rolls. And like I say all the time, I know that the math doesn't support this statement at all, but random throwers are just as likely or more likely, I think, to go off and have a big ass roll as they are to have a 2, right? Random is 2, 2, 2, 2, 30, right? That's what you see with random rollers. The controlled shot that I'm trying to get to is 7, 7, 7, 7, 7. I want to be consistently in here, right? So I'm failing miserably at that. I'm getting some good long rolls, but I'm not getting the consistency at the lower end that I need. And in fact, last night was a huge setback mentally for me. So I'm gonna have to go back and recharge myself tonight when I go back out there. So it's tough. 10,000 rolls is a lot. A big part of this first 10,000 is getting the mechanics down. And my mechanics are, when they're off, they're really, really off. The horizontal spin, the spinner toss that I do, very, very, very unforgiving. It's very unforgiving. I liken it to a wedge versus a chip, right? A slow, like if you're 10 feet off the green and you can do that little lob wedge thing with some good backspin versus a little forward spin chip, it's like that. That lob wedge, and you know, the chip is pretty safe, but it ain't perfect. That's like the par shot to me. The lob wedge with the backspin and you're gonna stick it on the green. That's what I'm going for. It's a little higher, a little more spin. I'm trying to stick it, and boy, if you hit that thing wrong, it's into the frickin' trees behind the green. That was me last night. It was gross. Anyway, there it is. All right, next thing I want to talk to you about is, well, I guess we'll do this. I'm going to skip the screen for now. I'm going to collate the numbers and give you a chart of where we are with this stuff here. And what I want to do now is just play. I want to go back to the table and play. We talked yesterday a little bit about, let me go back here. We talked yesterday about a couple of strategies, and I was working this notion of, we were working the strategy that Greg and I had come up with, right? This is a Greg from 555 strategy. We've been calling it the butter burger. The outside in butter burger, and that's kind of a, oh no, we've been idle. I gotta restart the table, the Crapsee table. The butter burger has been this, I really like it, right? It's a 3-hit and out kind of a strategy. I'm gonna show it to you again just to kind of remind you kind of how this thing works. So it's a 320 across, okay? You can do it at other levels, but let's go at 320 across. I like the higher level, of course. I like the 4 and 10, give me a little bit of extra juice. And what we've been doing with it is this, and I'm renaming the strategy, by the way, to the wedge. I'm calling it the wedge because if you're aware of military formations or football, for most of us, right? Football, the wedge is always like, you know, I picture it like this. You got the wedge where you're sort of here, right? You got this kind of a, like your blockers are out front, or your military guys, they're sort of protecting an asset. And let's say the asset is your bankroll, right? Your bankroll is being protected by the things around it, right? That's kind of the way I picture this being a wedge. And all the bets are here to protect your bankroll and your profit. And so think about these things as sort of from the outside in, keeping your money safe as we go, safer as we go. So you're out there for 320 and it's, woo, it's a lot of money, right? You take a hit and these protect by coming down. You take a hit, these protect by coming down. You take your final hit and your bankroll is safe and in your rack along with profit. That's the idea behind the strategy. You pull down kind of as you go, all right? I've been playing this thing like this, and I'm gonna show you exactly the play that I've been doing. Let me get my bets reset again. Where from 320, you can go down to however low you want. We can take it down to $10, okay? We'll play it at a $10 table level, just to kind of give you a sense of how drastic this protection scheme for your bankroll is. It doesn't matter what rolls. Let's say it's the 5. And these could be 35 bucks, by the way. I was talking to Dylan at Skill and Luck this morning. These down here don't have to be at 50. They shouldn't be at 25. They could actually be at 35 bucks. That way every bet pays 70. They all pay the same. For ease, I'm gonna keep them at here and we'll take the bonus on the 4 and 10. Now, anything gets hit, let's just say it's a $70 hit on the inside number, 70 bucks. You bring your 4 and 10 all the way off. You bring your blockers in, basically. Think of it like on a football field, like your gunner getting blocked, right? He's less effective than he was, but he did his job. He protected you a little bit and brought back, you're at 150 back in the rack, right? The next time you take a $70 hit, which is great. Let's say you get the miracle 2 hits. Your next set of blockers can come back home. And again, they're less effective, but they're still there kind of blocking you. And now your bankroll is at 300 bucks. In 2 hits, you're into the hand for $20 is how this thing works out. So you're protecting your bankroll as you go, and you'll be here in a minute with the next $70 hit, if you can catch it. When these come back down, you're out. There's your 330 or 320. There's 110 in profit, plus you're out here at a decent sized level, right? That's a way to play this thing out. And I've been exploring this as far as like, what are my options? Because you know me, I love to have a lot of options. So an option for this might be to have your blockers actually not go away. In other words, what if instead of taking these things down, we used them? What if we pressed our way towards the middle as we went? And I want to look at this and play this thing out in both ways. So I'm going to set up a bunch of chips out here. It's going to take me, it might take every chip I have in my rack to do this. It actually will, kind of. All right, that's fine. I'm light on green chips. It's no big deal. But you know why? Because y'all keep wanting them. And by the way, if you want a chip, drop me an email. john@procraps.net is a good place to email me. Or you can DM me in Discord. Either way is fine. But let me know. I'll drop you some chips in the mail. So we're gonna play guy in the front. Again, my bankroll is gonna be empty back here. I'm just gonna do guy in the front. Is gonna be the standard wedge. We're gonna pull back as we go. The guy in the back is gonna be an aggressive wedge, okay? Forward thinking. He's gonna be basically pressing towards the middle and increasing the power of the point. The point of the spear, the tip of the spear is going to get more powerful as we go. Over here, we're going to be basically reducing power until the tip is gone, okay? Maybe we'll have them both end up at 160 across instead of 64. Maybe that's going to be our ultimate goal here, all right? Let's play this out and see how it works. It's going to take me a bit of a minute here to kind of get it going for you. Hopefully we get the rolls that support the idea. And I'd like for you to think about, as we're doing this, how would you play this out? How would you play this out? And what are the pros and cons of both approaches here as we go? Again, if you get 3 rolls, it doesn't matter. They're both going to be great, right? It's a matter of how do you feel about your risk staying the same or your risk reducing as we go. Here we go. Let's get a point. And again, Jeremy, you're my good luck charm today. Let's make this happen. What do we have for our first roll? A 617. Doesn't matter. We're not playing the line. In Crapsee, you may be playing the line. So let's go ahead and enter the roll. It's a 6-1. Boy, I wish Crapsee was easier to type stuff into. It's just kind of a pain. All right, here we go. 617. There's that. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. That's going to be a 2 and a 1. Rebuy. Yes, I will accept your rebuy. It will be a 2 and a 1. There we go. All right. Better than RNGs is old Johnny. There's a 3-2-5. 3-2-5, the fever. 3 and a 2. Nope, 3, 2, 5. Okay, 3, 2, 5. Okay, so what happens here, that is our point. Nobody gets paid. We're just getting our point set. Okay? I'll give you a second to get your bet set. In Crapsee, Here we go. Dice are out. And again, I got to work timing here. Oh, look at that. 5, 2, 7. We all go down. 5, 2, 7. Nobody wins a damn thing. What a bummer. 5, 2, 7. Submit. 5, 2, 7. Okay, so there's a case where it doesn't matter which of these versions you play. They both got their asses kicked. Done. Goodbye. I'm not running the bankroll today. We're going to run a strategy test. And again, when I build and work on strategies, this is kind of how I do it. I really kind of throw away the PSOs because it doesn't matter what strategy you're playing, version A or version B, it doesn't matter. The PSO is going to wipe you clean. It's when you start making money that you start seeing differences, and that's where we're going to go. Here we are, coming out again. 5, 3, 8, easy. Let's put that in. 5, 3, 8, 5, 3, 5, 3. Okay, there's an 8. That's going to be our new point. Let's get some action here, shall we? 5, 3, 8. Oh my God, 4, 3, 7. Are you freaking kidding me? Jeez, 4 and a 3. That's twice in a row. 4, 3, 7. So there's 2 points, 2 PSOs. We're both down $640. Okay, and again, not to indict either strategy. We haven't had a chance to see them play yet. Let's get an actual point here. Good Lord. I love it when you have an idea you want to talk about and the dice don't help you at all. But I'll tell you what, we were playing that martingale this morning with these numbers here. The way they're ping-ponging back and forth that don't pass, we're making pretty good money. It's a 4, 3, 7 on the come out. There's a 4, 3, 7. All right, 2 7s in a row. Here we are. Come on. Make it happen. Ooh, 6, 1, 7. Wow. All right, 6, 1, 7. There's 3 in a row. Here we go. I'm going to enter Crapsee in. 6, 1, 7. 6, 1, 7. That's 3 7s in a row. Okay. So remember, in our case where earlier today, right, we'd have been off or on rather for all 3 of those rolls. We would have not gotten our second roll and we got it burned on the come out twice. 3, 5 or 3, 2, 5. It's a 3, 2, 5. That'll be our point. Let me get that into Crapsee. A 3, 2. There are the dice. Can I make one number? Can I make one number? I haven't gotten paid yet. Insanity. 4, 1, 5. Okay, that's good. That's a good example. 4, 1, 5. So that's going to be our point being hit. There's a 4 and a 1. That's a 5. I'm going to put the rolls in here. 4, 1, go. So both players are going to get paid $70 on that. Let's put it out there. There's $70 for the player in the front. There's $70 for the player in the back. Okay. The player in the front is going to reduce himself down. We're going to go to 160. We're going to take 1 chip off of each of the 4 and 10. And he's going to bring that back to his rack. We're going to put him right up here. He's got $120 in his rack. He brings those down as we go. The second player is going to do something a little bit different. Check this out. We're going to take the 4 and 10 and move them inside. I'm going to take the 2 10s, or the 2 quarters rather. We'll leave the 4 and 10. Actually, we're going to leave them at a quarter, but I'm going to bring everything else towards the center, like so. Okay, which means we're going to have $110 on the 5 and 9, like so. Okay. If I get another hit, we're going to bring it all into the 6 and 8. We're going to bring to 160, but we're going to kind of build up as we bring them in, if that makes some sense. So I'm going to press as we go. This guy here is a little bit safer. Went out for 320. He's got 120 in his rack. He's only got $200 of exposure. This guy here is still exposed for 320, but he's got way more powerful bets. There is your difference. All right, let's, did I mark the 5? I did. Here we go. Let's get a new point. Puck should be off, by the way. It's back on the 5. Okay, cool. 3, 2, 5. There's that. Let's mark Crapsee up. 3, 2. 3, 2 in the roll tracker. All right, here we go. Let's get another hit. Another inside hit. Can we do it? We do. We got a 6, 2, 8 easy. 6, 2, 8 easy. It's a 6 and a 2. 6 and a 2. So what happens here? Same thing. Player in the front is going to get paid 70 bucks. Okay. The player in the front's move, bring the 5 and 9 down to a quarter, rack everything up. Okay. So in his rack, now he's got 240. I'm going to actually take these greens out of here. I need the greens. He has 240 in his rack. He's got another 70 bucks out here that he's worried about, but his exposure now is nothing. His exposure is next to nothing. He has 240 in his rack. He went out there for 320. He's actually not feeling too bad, right? He's at, what is that, 80 bucks in arrears, no big deal. This guy back here is going to take the same hit. He's taking the 70 bucks, okay? And is going to be aggressive with the 70 bucks. Check this out. We're going to take the 5 and 9 all the way down to a quarter. We're going to go same thing, quarter, 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 but we're going to take all this and jack up our 6 and our 8 as high as we can, okay? So let's look at what we have. We're going to go from 100. I can go at least 150 on each of them. Matter of fact, I think I can go to 180. Can I? 150, I can. I can go to 180. There's quarters and nickels, and the 6 and 8 are at 180. Okay, if we happen to get a 6 or an 8, look how much powerful these bets are versus what else is out there. That's the idea of pulling and being safe, being aggressive, and going in hot. We're at risk here, big time. We're still at our 320 risk, but if we get a 6 or an 8 as our next hit, we're gonna be in good shape. I just accepted your rebuy. I don't know why it makes you accept the rebuys. You just be able to rebuy. There we are. 628. Come on. Let's get a 6 or an 8 right here. Get our daily paycheck and go home. Hey, look at that. 426. That worked out as perfectly as perfect can be. In the front, 70 bucks. Right? The regular wedge does its job. We're going to go down to 160. We're going to take this back to the rack. And again, if I take the greens, make them look like a black. I take these reds, make them look like a green. I'm bringing back 130 from that transaction up there. From bringing it all down, here's my bankroll, 320. That's my starting bankroll. He's got 25, actually another green, 50 bucks in profit plus 160 in play, okay? The regular wedge is great. 3 hits and you're safe. You've got profit locked up and you're out there for 160, okay? Now, if you're super conservative, like some people I know, let's get this over here, you might pull this 160 down and be happy with a 210 profit. That's okay. Up in here, that's gonna pay 210. The guy in the back gets paid 210 for his 6 and 8 that we pumped up there. And again, we got lucky. We got real lucky in the fact that we were able to press that thing up, but let's go ahead and make these look like 30 bucks each. Now, our back player is at 160 across 2, but he's bringing back 400, 500, and $10. Little bit of a different profit level between those two. We got 3 hits. We got the right 3 hits, which is an important thing. I got to log that 6 in it, 426. I forgot to do that. 426. 4 and a 2. Now they're both free balling. Both guys got 160 out here. One guy's working from a position of he's hit goal. One guy's working where he's got to get to goal. This guy has to work. This guy here is playing. If I'm back here and I have 500 in profit, I'm probably going to do a sister press and be aggressive with it. Up here, I'm probably being a little bit less aggressive. Up here, I might be doing a 3-hit pineapple and getting out and making it run that way. Here, I might try and pump these things up to blacks because I'm already safe. Let's roll it out and see what happens. We're still out in the point of 5. And that was actually a perfect example. I can stop my show today right there. That was the exact example that I wanted to show you. I'm glad the dice helped us out. 5-4, 5-4. Now, of course, both players are down 640 from the earlier losses, but that's not the case. I wanted you to see, or not the point. I wanted you to see the rhythm of those two as that happened out. There's a 5-4-9 a second time. Oh, I didn't press. Hold on. The first guy Sorry about that. 549. He would have gotten 35 bucks. The guy in the back also would have gotten 35 bucks. The guy in the back, I'm going to do a full press. We're going to get these things, the number that hits as high as we can. In the front, I'm going to pineapple it. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and drop, I'm going to pretend I have $1. I'm going to drop a buck. We're going to take these two to $48. Full press in the middle. Then we're going to press to here, then he'll be done. This guy here is trying to get black chips. Okay, so let me put the second 9 in. 5. Okay, let's see here. 5, 4. All right. Now we can say that second 9 that I rolled gets paid. Okay, again, 35 bucks. I'm going to take and get nickels. We're going to go sister press, like so. He'll take a nickel back to his rack. Okay, guy in the back here, 60, right? That pays 70. That pays 14. Yeah, $84. We're going to do 85 for one. Again, a virtual dollar. I'm not going to worry about the thing. I'm building the strategy here. So here, what I'm going to do is get him as high as I want him to be. We're going to take him to 75 bucks because that's going to pay us a black chip on the next one. Okay, I can at the same time bring my 5 to 75 bucks, so I get a black chip here, or I can stack it all up like I'm going to, and make that look like 125 because the 9's the one that hit. Okay, I'll take these greens back to my rack. So I'm going to press up what's happening. I will leave him here. I'll be same betting from here. That's my max for that number, right? We're going to try and get him to 750 if we can. Here we go. Both 9s have been entered in, I think, into Crapsee. Yes. Aces in both places. Does not matter. Let's roll that in. Come on. 1, 1, go. All right, here we are. Next roll. Come on, give me something good to eat. Yes, hard 6. 3, 3. 3, 3, that's 6 the hard way. Get your bets in so I can log this in. 3 and a 3. There we go. They're in. So in the front, okay, he did the pineapple press. He's got what, 48 bucks here? It's a pretty good win. 56 bucks, right? And he's already pressed up the 5 and 9, which means the 4 and 10 get the juice. We'll bring that 6 bucks back to the rack. One more hit, he's out. Okay, here, 35 bucks on the 6. I'll splash it in the back. Take the 6 to 60, rack 5. Here we go, next one. Get your bets in. 6-5 yo, that's a bummer. That's a bummer. 6-5, mid-mo yo. Chiro, I love you to death, but the yo sucks in mid-roll. It really does. 6-5 yo. All right, get your bets in. Dice are coming out. We have a 6-3-9. Look at that 9. Tell me trends don't happen. 6-3-9. Here we go. Log it in. 6-3-9. Bets are in. 6-3-9. That's fantastic, right? So here we have 25, 35, 40 bucks on the 9. Okay. It's going to pay 56, right? 35 and 21, 56 bucks. 55, 56 bucks. And that person is done. Pineapple press style. Choices. They can go to 64 across. They can go to whatever they want to. What I'm going to do with this person here to lock in profit is we're going to bring it all down like this. We're going to go play it at 110 inside and lock. I'm going to lock where I can here. We haven't seen any outside numbers hit yet. There's no reason to be burning our cash out there. There's $50 in red. There's 100 in green. There's 200 in green. I'm going to bring in back color. So 200, 15, 222 coming back. Not a bad little deal, right? Good roll. Play it smart. Make some money. Craps is easy, right? Craps is easy when you're rolling good, craps is the greatest game on the planet. When you're rolling like crap, it's the worst. Okay, here we go. 639 with 1 1/4 on it. 175 for this guy back here. Same bet. Same bet. He's going to keep on playing that way. The 110 inside guy is now going to go for the roof, right? He's made good money. He's got 250, 275 in his rack. He's halfway to his daily goal. He's going to go hard here. Let's do it. Right as I say it, right? We have no outside number. 6, 4, 10 comes. There's a 6, 4, 10. That's okay. It's okay. Conservative play, right? He was conservative coming through. He's conservative with his first set of presses. He's conservative now. That's actually fine. I'm more than happy with playing that way. Back in here, that 10's going to pay 50 for 1. We're going to stack the whole damn thing. Again, I don't have $1. I'll take 5. And there's my $4 change. All right. Boom. We have 2 numbers that are collecting black chips for us. We love that. Get your bets in. Dice are out. Here we go. 5, 4, 9. Oh my goodness gracious. Tell me them 9s ain't hot. Whoo, I should press it again. Actually, right? 5, 4, 9. 5 and a 4, that's a 9. 5 and a 4, that's a 9. Here's $35. 25, 35. Now, do we sister press? I think the guy in the front is a sister press guy. We're going to do that. We're going to go ahead and get a quarter back there. Let's get these pressed up to $40. We'll take that nickel home. He's going to sister press all day long. This guy back here is just counting money, baby. 175. I feel like I want to press him to 200, actually. But we're going to leave it there. Remember, we talked about this before. What's your max for a number? You can go crazy, right? But I like the fact that we're taking blacks home every single time. I'm going to keep him right here. We could have pressed that up to 150. Actually, we can do it. I'll do that. We'll go to 150 with it and take 2 blacks. So 150 will bring me back 210. That's an okay little bit of a press there, but really we're making money on him. I'm super stoked with where that landed up. Did I put the 9 in? I did. Here we go. Dice are out. Let's go. 6-5 mid-mo, yo. Come on. 6-5. 6-5. All right, everything's entered in. 6-5. It does nothing for nobody. Get your bets in. Get the dice out here in a second. Hard 4. Again, conservative player misses out on a payment. We talk about this a lot, actually. 2-2, hard 4. 2-2, hard 4. Over here, it's going to pay 50 for 1. We're going to press it up, take back our buck, okay? Opportunity cost, right? There's an opportunity cost to this. This is a riskier way to play because you have more money out here, but you didn't miss out on these 2 hits. There's 2 hits we got that this player missed out on by being an inside player. I've said this many, many times. If your bankroll supports it, being a cross player, not an inside player. There's more juice out here for you, right? You're missing out on wasted rolls. That's 2 wasted rolls for the guy in front. But again, he played this thing knowingly conservative. We said we were going to do that, and we did. And there it is. All right, let's go. Dice are out for a 6. Can you believe it? Can you believe it, folks? 6, 3, 9. 6, 3, 9. Need a 9. 6, 3, 9. If I look at the repeaters, that's our 5th 9. So if you're playing the repeater bet at the Grand Sierra, the GSR in Reno, or other places who have, I think Bally's has the repeater, right? That right there, folks, is like 80 to 1, that last 9. 80 to 1 shot right there. That's pretty freaking awesome. All right, let's pay ourselves. Running out of chips, okay? 210 in the back, same bet all day long. Okay, in the front, drop the chip. In the front, 56. Okay, and again, do we sister press here again or pull back? What I'm going to do is make them both look like 50, like so, and bring back the rest. We're going to bring back 25. 35, 36 bucks back to the rack. Okay, we're gonna work our way northward, little by little. The guy in the back, again, your mindset changes, doesn't it? When you're ahead, right? He came out ahead in that early round and can just freewheel it, right? That's kind of a powerful place to be if you can get yourself there. Pretty cool. All right, here we go. Did I put the 9 in? I did. Come on. Point of 5, 1, 2, 3. All right, let's put the dice where you can see them. 2, 1, 3. 2, 1, 3. Okay. No help. Here we go. Dice are out again. Hard 10. 5 and a 5. 5 and a 5. That's a hard 10. Get your bets in. I will make sure that Crapsee's up to date here in a second. That's going to pay, though, on the outside. $150. I need to put $3 in VIG for $2 change. That's a good payment right there, $150. Let's put that in. 5, 5, 10. Sweet. All right. 10 and 4 pressed up. The 9 has paid us many, 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 many times. Let's go. Let's go. 4, 3, 7 out. There it is. 4, 3, 7 out. 4, 3, 7. Let's log that in. A 4 and a 3. Whoops. All the money goes away, but both players did okay. I'm going to count the rack and then clear the rack so we can see where we landed, okay? So again, his initial bankroll is there. The guy in the back will put his initial bankroll over here too. There's his 320, okay? I'll set them both back up out here at 320. I'll take that money out of the rack. Just give me a second to get that done. I think we need some more greens out here. Ooh, I am out of greens, aren't I? Boy, oh boy. All right, I need to get 30 bucks. I owe 30 bucks to the board here. So let's put their 320 back in the bank where it belongs. Now they're both back out there. We'll play them both the same way again. Profit count, leave the whites alone. How did we do? On a good roll, how did we do? That's 25. Let me do this. Let me get... Okay, there's 25. He's got 300 or 100 in greens. He made 320 bucks. He doubled his money. That's a beautiful thing. He doubled his money. I'm going to put it back in the bank. We'll start over. That's a great outcome, though. Double your money. Guy in the back, 75. He makes 875, 890. That's okay, too. He made 890. He more than doubled his money. He tripled it up. Great outcome for both players. Here's the whites that we need for our 50 for ones. I'm going to go ahead and get the other guy set up. They both paid back in. We'll take one more crack at it, and maybe we'll have a different outcome. Maybe we'll have a different rhythm here on these things. Let's do it one more time. Coming out. Get your bet set. 3, 1, 4. 3, 1, 4. 3, 1, 4. That's our new point. 4 is going to be our point. I love for them to make money, but I'd love to have some differences in the approach here. If we can get something a little different. Here we go. Dice are out. Get your bet set. 6, 3, 9. Oh my goodness gracious. The nines. The nines. 6, 3. 6, 3, 9. 6, 3, 9. All right. Now again, the conservative, the wedge, the regular wedge, pulls back the 4 and 10. By 1 unit, they're down to a quarter now. Racks, 120 bucks. I'm actually going to take these greens as a black chip. Racks 120. The other player on that 9 is going to get paid, again, 70 bucks. He's going to take his 4 and 10 down by a quarter. Same thing. The difference is we're going to go here. We're going to pump up the volume on the way towards the inside. Let's make those look like black chips. Am I back? Can you all hear me okay? Am I here? I'm not sure if this works. Can somebody in chat say yes, I'm back? Hello? Can you guys hear me? Hello? It looks like I'm streaming, but I can't tell. Okay, THS, okay, so I'm back again. We just had a frozen thing there, so I think Crapsee, let's see. Can we hear me now? Okay, we're back. All right. So I'm not sure when I went offline there, but we rolled that hard 8. And now I'm in the middle here where the guy in the back is really aggressed up. He's again at 180 in the middle, like the last time. The guy in the front is progressed down. I can't seem to get Crapsee to work. So Crapsee, let's see, let me try this here. I don't know how to do this, but let's close the app and restart it. We're gonna finish out this roll anyway, but let's see what happens here. Let's go there. I gotta enter the roll. Oh crap, it started a new game. Is that what it did? No, it didn't start a new game, did it? Shoot. Let's see. What is it? Crapsee doesn't know what the point is. I don't know why. How do I fix that? The last thing it knew about was a 5, it looks like. I'm not sure what to do there. Well, I did. I jumped out. I'm Dylan's text me. I jumped out and I went back to the same table, but it shows me, I think it's the wrong table. Hold on. Let me go back to here, leave the table. Oh, group tables. I'm in the wrong place. Group tables. There we go. Now it's on the 4. Let me enter the roll. That was a 4-4. Now I think we're okay. There's the 4-4-8. Now I think we're set. Sorry about that. That was a bit of a glitchy nightmare. All right, here we go. This will be it. This is the money shot right here. Either we 7 out and this guy loses 320, right? The other guy loses 80. This is where the rhythm of this thing is interesting, right? You get your 3, you're both solid. If you don't get your 3, right, then the regular wedge is a better play. Here's the 5. 3-2-5. 5 to fever. 3-2. Let me enter that in for you. 3-2-5. 3-2-5. So here we get paid just 35 bucks. All right. Now I'm going to play them both the same way. He's down to 160. He's going to bring back again 120. Okay. Because he brings back his 6 and 8, they come down like so, and 35 bucks from the 9. He's going to bring back actually 95, not the full 120. He's going to be here. He's essentially out of the hand. Okay. There's 175. There's 300. Oh, geez, come on. 320 bucks. He's only 15 bucks to the good, which is kind of a bummer. The guy in the back is going to reduce down. He's going to come back down to earth, right? Again, same play. We're looking to get to 160 across, but look at the difference in profit here. He's going to be bringing back to his rack 200, 335 bucks. So by being a little bit more aggressive in the back there, it takes 3 hits anyway, right? It takes 3 hits anyway to get to 160. This guy here is just making the decision. I'm just gonna press it. I'm gonna go all in for 3 versus I'm gonna pull back for 3. Different mindsets, and they're both okay. Let's put that roll into Crapsee. 3-2. Submit. 3-2. All right. Let's play it out. Am I offline again? What the hell's going on here? 3-2. There we go. All right. 6-2-8, easy. We're gonna roll this out till the next resolution. By the way, I gotta get to work. Dice are out. It's a 6-2-8. 6-2-8. 35 for both. And again, they're each gonna play it a little bit differently, right? This guy in the back is going to be aggressively pressing what came out because he's already at profit. right? He's already got his profit locked, okay? He's in great shape. The man in the front here is gonna be a little bit of a sister press guy. We're gonna drop a buck out of his rack, make those both look like 48 bucks. All right. One number press versus a sister press. Again, it comes from how high in action or how high in profit are you? How I make that decision, right? I make that decision based on where I am in here, right? If I've already doubled my outlay, I'm going to be more aggressive because I can afford to be. If I have not yet reached goal, this guy basically reached goal by getting here, which is interesting. Yeah? Here we go. What do we have there? 314, that's the point. All right, 314, that's our point. We're gonna actually kill it right there. Come on, 314, submit. 314. We're gonna end on the point being hit because it's about 9 o'clock now. I gotta get to work. It's been a good show. It's actually 9:15, so we're a little late. But hope that was good. Hope, again, the nice rolling is good, right? We'd like to see good rolls whenever we can. The more important thing, though, is to see the rhythm here. I wish we would have had a 7 in the middle of that process because you could see losing 320 versus losing 80 is a big difference. A little more grindy in here to get to your goal. This is more of a home run play, but again, 3 hits and you're out. Either way, 3 hits and you're in safe profit land. And if you can throw the dice and get yourself there, not a bad way to be. All right, let's get out of here. I'll come back and say goodbye to y'all. Where are we at here? Let's go back. Let's go back here. All right, that's the wrong screen, but it doesn't really matter. Let's go back. Let's go back here and talk about Crapsee again. Before I take off here, I'll get better at that. Crapsee is a pain in the ass. It's not easy to track everything and keep it all timed up. And again, I don't look at this as a competition, right? If you want to post bet to make your money look great, that's on you. I don't really care. To me, it's a tool to practice against live rolls. Today was a great set of live rolls for a right side player. The first 2 rolls probably beat you though, right? The first 2 rolls when I PSO'd and then we got on a good little run there. It's good to see that, right? But use Crapsee as the tool that it is, right? As Chris would say, you train like you fight. That's the point. Buy in for Crapsee what you actually buy in for. Play the way you actually play. Have fun with it. I'm going to do a quick check of chat just to make sure that I didn't miss anything important. But I got to get to work. So let's see. Let's see. John's a mint today. I'm printing money today, right? Yeah, 100%. That was a good set of random rolls right there. And I said randos are good. Right? Randos can make some money for you. All right. James says, please answer the question. I have no idea what the question was. So let me see. James, if I look at James, please answer the question. It must be for somebody else, not for me. All right. That's it, guys. It's 9:18. Long show today, but I felt like playing, rolling, and talking. So cool. Stay tuned. I'll drop something in Discord when I have a schedule for the Chris and Churro match. I think it's going to be today. It just depends on a lot of things. I'll let you know as soon as I know. And that's it. Y'all have a great day. Thanks again for being friends and subscribers and all that stuff, right? The family here we have here is fantastic. Love y'all. God bless every one of you. I'll see you later on today for sure for practice, maybe again for a little match. So y'all have a good one. I'll see you later. Bye. Mm.